Hello YouTube, and today we are fixing the bent wheel on this Apollo Calamuda. The tyre is damaged as well, which is why here it has gaffer tape on it. So we're going to be changing the wheel and tyre. I won't use this wheel as these wheels, I won't show them, that looks a bit rusty, but they have like a smooth edge to them, and these ones are a bit more like the modern style with like loads of lines like there and stuff in them. And this wheel's, that one's black and this one's chrome. And that tyre looks a bit like, looks quite tready compared to the back tyre, and I'm not going to change the back tyre because there's nothing wrong with it. So what I'll be doing is using this wheel up here, but it's actually up in the tree because I put it up there out of the way. It is a steel wheel, which means it can go rusty as it is somewhere on the inside. And I'll be using this wheel and this tyre here to put on that wheel, and the inner tube I'll use is already in that tyre, and it is quite dirty in the tyre here. Here's a good example to show you, all dirt and stuff in there, so the tyre's going to want cleaning out. Because it is all horrible, like typical of England, horrible and windy, we're going to go indoors and work on it there. Okay, we're inside. We need to take off this wheel. These are actually only hand tight from last time, so we'll just quickly do that. There's one bolt, and this ring is in here for like a safety feature so the wheel can't lift off. So if we take this ring off, there's a little dent in there that the ring sits in, so it hits the metal there, so it's sort of just in case the bolt's a bit loose, the wheel doesn't come out very easily. And we've got to do the same to the other side. Remove the ring and then take the wheel off. Okay, the second step of this video is to let the air out of the tyre. It's best to stick your finger in there, or if you've got a pin or something. And what you simply have to do is, I don't know if I'll be able to show you, but the little bit of metal in the middle, if you push it down, it comes out. So I'm not going to film myself doing that because you can't see anyway. So we just pause it and do that, and you know. Okay, next thing we're going to do is going to get a puncture repair kit. We're not repairing any punctures. I'll just remember the tyre levers aren't actually in there. Let me just go and get them. Okay, there's that. And you want to get the hook end and you want to put it in there and take the tyre off. And then you just want to slide it round like that. And then the tyre comes right off. Like so. Now the tyre is coming off the rim. And then you just want to go the rest of the way round. Right, with the inner tube out, this tyre and wheel is no good. The wheel is bent and the tyre is damaged, as I said at the beginning, which is why it has gaffer tape on it. So this tyre and wheel is trash. Next thing we're going to want to do is to get this piece of sandpaper that I actually got out of my school bag. And the reason I got it out of my school bag is because that's the only place I know in this house where there is sandpaper. You want to get the rim and just gonna that's probably not going to be the ideal thing, but you just want to sort of scrunch it up, get a bit and smooth down the whole rim all the way around until it's nice and soft. This sandpaper is a little bit too thick and like too gritty for this wheel, so it could scratch it a bit too much. So I'm going to push just enough so it scratches away. Okay, I've sanded down both rims. I've sanded down this one and this one all the way around. I've also took out this thing which covers up the spokes so the spokes don't punch in the tube. Dunked it in some water, give it a slush around. Sanded down some of the rust spots in here. I also noticed somewhere along this wheel here, I believe it's where the two bits of metal, I believe it's a join in the wheel, where they've moulded it and joined it. And yeah, it was just little rough patch there. I was a bit concerned about it, so I've just put a bit of gaffer tape there. It probably won't puncture it, but to be safe, I've put that there. Obviously, it doesn't show on the outside at all, really. No, it doesn't show on the outside at all. So what we'll do is I'm just going to put the rubber casing back on, stick the inner tube in it, and then I've got to wash out that tyre. Okay, where I gaffer taped to this side, there's also, I don't know if you can see, wait, let me get it focused. There's like another bit, and it's a join in the wheel, so I'm just going to take that bit up just in case it does punch in the tube. I've washed out the tyre, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it's a bit wet, And then once I've just got to put a bit of gaffer tape over that, get the tyre on, stick the inner tube in, pump it up, and we're good to go. Okay, I've also noticed the bearings in this wheel it's not turning easily, it's like stiff, so obviously it's going to want a bit of WD-40. Obviously this wheel's not been used on a bike in quite a while. Okay, now this tyre's been completely dunked underwater and washed. I also sanded down the edges of these tyres just a little bit because they was like kind of perished and like there's a bit of rust, but I'm sure it's not going to puncture the tyre at all, I mean the inner tube. So now we're just going to put this tyre on the inner tube, put this tyre on the wheel, then put the inner tube in. I'll get my words right in a minute. Okay, YouTube, I've washed all the tyre because there's like loads of like bits and just tyre and dirt in it, because at one point I kept them in the garden, like down near the shed, and there wasn't a shed there at the time, there was a chicken house there and all the hay and stuff used to go in them. So I've washed them, I'm going to leave it to dry, and the inner tube's drying in the tree, and then hopefully once they're dry and I ain't got to work with all wets and bits and stuff in the tyre, I can put them on this wheel and then pump it up. Okay, our tyre is all dry and we are ready. Okay, our tyre is on our bike. I've just got the foot pump out of the car, get the car keys to one side. I've just got to get a bolt up that side, tighten up that quick release thing that side, and then pump the tyre up. But we're just going to pump the tyre up first. Okay, this tyre recommends I inflate it to 40 psi, but I am debating about putting 40 because it's so old and cracked up. I'll see how it handles it. I'll put about 35 in it. Okay, our wheel and tyre is on. I've pumped it up. I've tightened all the stuff up. Now, because this was stiff when I tried it by hand, I am going to lubricate all the bearings. Okay, we are finished. The tyre is pumped up. Everything's clean. I've done up the bolt. I've lubricated all the bearings. It spins nice now. So we are finished. So that was a quick video. It wasn't a quick video. It was actually 7 minutes. But that was a semi-quick video on how to fix a bike. Not really how to fix a bike, more to change about the wheel. So comment, like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you soon again. Bye bye.